welcome back to a new video. In today's video, we're going to be checking out the Moyu WRM V9. Now, Moyu has released a lot of cubes, but this is the newest WRM V9. This is the 20 magnet version. So this cube has in total 100 magnets, and I'm really excited to see how it can compare to the other cubes. So this is the box from the outside. As you can see, Moyu WRM V9, and you can see that this is UV coated. This is also maglev, and it also has the ball core, as you can see. And let's go ahead and open it. There we go. So as soon as we open the box, we see the cube with its box and an accessories box as well. So we have this weird screwdriver that is also a tension adjustment. Thankfully, this is different from Moyu's usual accessories. You also have a bunch of cards here and a tutorial on how to solve the 3x3, as well as the tutorial on how to adjust the tensioning system. Taking a look at the cube itself, the cube comes in a plastic box. This is really unnecessary. So this is the cube from the outside, and as you can see, you can tell it is UV coated, and I personally am a fan of UV coated cubes. Also, if you haven't noticed, this cube has primary internals, which is a bit different from the usual multiple colors that Moyu uses to differentiate between their cubes. For example, this is the Super RCM V2, and it has blue internals, meaning that this is the ball core maglev version. The cube looks very, very nice from the outside. So let's go ahead and do the first few turns. Okay, so the cube is extremely fast. Okay, so straight out of the box, the cube is a bit sandy. Now, I am a fan of very fast cubes, but the cube turns very, very fast. As you can see, I'm able to do a U4. That means the cube is very, very fast. Other than that, the cube handles pretty fine. The magnet strength is not strong and not too weak. So apparently you cannot adjust the magnets on the cube, which is different from their 2021 version, because in the 2021 version you could have adjusted the magnet strength based on how you liked the cube. In this cube you do not get that feature, so you cannot really adjust them. So let's check out corner cutting. Okay, so we have 45 degrees of corner cutting, which is pretty good for the cube, but as I can tell, it is also pretty loose. Another good thing I can notice is the ability of the cube to self-align without effort. And I do actually like the auto alignment on the cubes. So now if we remove the center cap, we can see that this cube has the usual Moyu adjustment system, which hasn't really changed throughout the years. Now, if we take a look at the inside of the cube, we can see that it has a magnet piece on the edge. So the magnet on the edge piece is supposed to repel from the magnet in the core for it to be able to assist with the turns and align correctly. And now if we take a look at the corner piece, we have the corner magnet, which we've seen on multiple cubes already. If you take a close look at the core, you're actually able to see the magnets inside of the core. Basically, these magnets are the new addition to this new version of the WRM V9. And I believe this is the first cube on the market to have repelling magnets. And this is now very similar to the Super WRM, which is almost double the price. But the fact that Moyu added the same system to this cube shows that they're trying to go for a cheaper alternative. And this is almost half the price, so at $48. You can get it at SpeedCubeShop.com, and make sure to use discount code CubeMan for a sweet discount. As you can see, if we compare it with the WRM 2021, we can see that the piece design hasn't really changed. This is plastic, and this only makes the cube lighter, while this was plastic with some other type of material. And I imagine they're going for a lighter plastic to be able to add more magnets and also be able to maintain the same weight of the cube. Now, if you haven't noticed, the size of this cube is 55 millimeters, which is only slightly smaller than the usual 56 millimeter cube. So this cube is still at 78 grams. It is 55 millimeters. It has 9 settings, just like all other WRM cubes. It is UV coated, so if you're a fan of the UV coating, you should go ahead and get this cube. So you're pretty much getting all of the brand new features of any cube on the market nowadays, all in one cube. And to be honest, it is a very, very well performing cube out of the box. Now I'm going to try to change a bit of the settings and see if it can improve. If you're not familiar with the Moyu adjustment system, you get this tool that you place in the middle, and you have 8 different clicks to adjust your cube to your liking. So I've gone for setting 3, and apparently the cube is a bit too loose still. So I'm going to have to either tighten the screws or further increase the tensioning system. But other than that, out of the box, this cube is very, very good. And I'm excited to see how it would perform with a bit of setup. So I'll probably use some of SpeedCubeShop's Cosmos to slow down the cube. And if it gets too slow, I'll probably add Lunar for it to be able to be a bit smoother, but at the same time, not as fast. So I'm gonna be trying this cube out for the next couple of days, and I'm also gonna be setting it up. Let me know if you guys want to see the setup video as well as an in-depth review video on this cube in the comments down below. Don't forget discount code CubeMan at SpeedCubeShop.com to get 5% off any order of yours. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.